Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. Today, I'm going to show you this Autool CT160 fuel injector cleaner and tester, how to use it, how I used it, and the solutions I used in it while I'm using it. Make sure, like, subscribe, share. Look for a link in the description below to purchase one of these, and this will be the 4th or 5th time I've used it, and so far, so good. It really has exceeded my expectations so far. So let's get into this with further ado. Oh yeah, before we go too far, make sure to check out the video library because I do periodic giveaways. I will make a library and post that link right up here so you can check out the latest video for giveaways that I have going on. Here we go. All right, so here is the Autool fuel injector tester and cleaner, the CT160. This has a flow rate tester and the ionic cleaner up here on top. When you get this unit, it comes with a ton of stuff. You have different injector bowls. So right here, injectors are different sizes. It comes with a ton of different sizes to use to get your fuel injectors to adapt into this cleaner and tester. Not just that, you have the wires that come with this right here. And most of the time, you can see it plugs right onto the injector and it's really easy to use. But if for some reason that doesn't work, it also comes with these little wiring harnesses that plug into these leads, and you can, let me just take this one off real fast, plug this lead into this injector wire, and then hook up the wires like this onto the injector instead of just plugging it on like that. Now the solutions I'm using, for the flow rate solution, you can see right here, there's a min and max level. I am using 91% alcohol. Why? That is because the user manual for the Autool CT160 recommends using 91% alcohol. For the ionic cleaner here up top, I am using the seafoam treatment, fuel treatment, motor treatment. You could use this in your fuel or your oil. I love seafoam. So when I saw that I could use this, I was like, hey, I'm going for this. There are other fuel injector cleaners out there. And if you know of a better one, please let me know. Now on this, if you look on the back, it says for directions for fuel injector cleaning machines, use a 50-50 mix with gas. So inside here, in the ionic cleaner, I'm using 50% seafoam and 50% 91 octane fuel. Let's go ahead and use this real fast. Now for video purposes, I'm using both of the connections. This connection has been plugging on just fine to most fuel injectors, I've noticed. But I'm using the wiring harness for this side, and it comes with different size wires that you could plug on. You can see right there. And you're going to see that everything works just fine with either way that you connect these. Down here, you get to choose what you want to work with. So you're going to use these up and down buttons to pick. So I had it on the ultrasonic cleaning. You hit idle test, medium speed test, high speed test, accelerating test, shift test, leak test, idling spray test, medium speed valve test, high speed spray valve test, and the unit info. Let's go over to a high speed test, and we're going to go ahead and push play in just a moment. First, we want to close the drain valves, and right here you have a pressure knob. So what this really helps and what I like about this is when you're doing the fuel injection test, you could set the pressure to the pressure that the fuel pump should be on the vehicle. So like on the Chevy trucks, it's set to about 55 PSI out of those fuel pumps. You could adjust this to 55 PSI for the test. And up here, it comes with a gauge, so you can see what the PSI of the testing solution is. You have a real nice backlight right here. This lights up all of the flow rate bottles, and also it lights up the level of the injector solution in the back too, which is really nice. So I really like that light that's inside there. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do a high speed test. It goes for 1 minute, and we're going to press play. When it beeps, you're all done. Hit the pause button to make it stop beeping. What you're looking at in each bottle is the flow rate, or the flow that's inside here, the amount of fluid that's in here. What you're looking for is a lower measurement, that's going to be the bad injector. If you get a bad injector, there's two things I like to do in this case just to make sure that everything's working right. I will change the connectors up here and run it one more time just to make sure that this level is still the lowest one and it wasn't an issue with the connection up here. After I do that, or to make sure everything is good, I will do the ionic cleaning. The ionic cleaning works really good as well. Let me get that set up for you real fast. For the ionic cleaning, what we're going to do is choose ultrasonic cleaning. Right there. I keep saying ionic, it's ultrasonic. It's going to set to 10 minutes. Here on the side, you're going to want to select your heating switch and your cleaning switch. Obviously, you want to make sure you're powered on before you do anything else. I probably should have covered that in the beginning. Now, let's go ahead and hit the heating switch and the cleaning switch. You'll hear the ultrasonic cleaning come on, and you can see a lot of disturbance in there, which is what you want to see. Come over here, hit your play button, and it'll start pulsing the injectors up in here. It's going to go for 10 minutes. While that's going on, you'll hear the injectors click. When the 10 minutes is up, this thing will beep, and I'll bring you back in a few moments. Obviously, it's beeping. We could go ahead and hit pause. Come back over here on the side, hit your cleaning switch off, your heat switch off, and you're good to go. Let me get these ones all cleaned off and show you a before and after of what it looks like. Now here is the before and after. These fuel injectors are all cleaned out. Let's go ahead and load these into the injector tester again and give it a try. Now we're getting all these in here. If for some reason you only wanted to test 2 or 3 injectors at a time, the kit does come with these plugs that you could replace this injector bolt with a plug, so you don't have to test 4. You could test 1 up to 4 at a time if you want to use these plugs. We're going to tighten it down. You want to go pretty snug, not too tight so you don't damage your injectors at all. Connect the connectors again. Now for the next test, to get ready for it, we want to flip this up, drain the flow rate bowls. When they're all drained out, going to flip it back down to plug them. We're going to go over to the high-speed test again and see what we get. It sounds crazy. All right, you have one really good injector right here. They're all about the same, but we want to see, I believe it's a plus or minus like 5% is okay, but I want to see them all the same. So I would run this one more time, but since this is for video purposes only, so you get used to using your Autool CT160, let me show you what else this does. We'll worry about this later. I'm going to go ahead and drain this out. I'm going to turn the power off here in the back. You could turn this around. Whoops. I'm going to need that momentarily. And you have drains on the back. You have a drain for the cleaner, and you have a drain for the testing solution. So if you had a little hose, you could put your little hose on here. I'm going to drain the cleaning solution out of this so I can save it for later. I'm going to keep it in the one I notated as cleaner. And watch this, it's real easy. So cleaning agent. You can see it drains. You could put a hose on here, drain it in here a little bit easier, but you could drain the cleaner and the testing solution very, very easily. Whoops, shouldn't have looked at the camera right there. I wish I had another camera so I could show you and not use both hands or whatnot, but you could watch the top up here. The ultrasonic cleaner is actually draining. And I'm going to use 2 different cans for this so I can save the solution for the cleaning solution. All right, it is all drained out as you can see. Shut the valve. I'm going to store my cleaning solution for later. And really, I hope this video helps you out with your Autool CT160. And if you're interested in purchasing one of these, make sure to look for a link in the description for an Amazon link, maybe an Autool link, but there will be links in the description below for you to go purchase one of these ultrasonic cleaners and fuel injector testers. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. Make sure to check out the video library for a ton of automotive helpful DIY videos and emissions deregulations videos. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. I will see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video.